lid is not anywhere near correct. So this has to go like this. And you can sort of push the wax around. Oops, pushed it a little too much there. Until you start to develop some contours here. Now the problem with this defect is that there's not enough depth on the medial side here. Do a little bit more on this and then we'll switch over to the other one. The way they develop the lid contours, let me show you that, that's a good one, is first to develop the position of the medial canthus and the lateral canthus. So you look, you say, where's the medial canthus? Well, it's supposed to be right there. You had it a little bit too low to begin with. And then the lateral is about right there. So once you have the medial and lateral canthus, then you can start with the lid contours. So we'll do the lid contours here in a little bit, and then I'll show you a sculpting that we worked on yesterday, because we worked on a lot of the suborbital and superorbital contours. In here. Okay, let's try this on. Why don't you wait till I get in there and you can move the... So now we're starting to develop some lid contours. Look right there. It's starting to look like it's supposed to. So we're getting there. Okay, so you take it to about there, and then you continue to sculpt until you develop more contour. And that took me a couple of hours to go from there to there. Now this sculpture it's okay, but the problem is the depth. I can't get the globe far enough back. So I don't know if you can see that. It's hard because there's a big shadow there, but the big problem is the skin is right there, right here. And the globe has to go back a good, I would say 2 millimeters in order to create the depth in this area here that she has on the opposite side. It's hard to see that on the picture. Well, you start to see it now, but you see the big shadow that she has on this side? We can't recreate that if we don't have the depth. Now you can try to paint that into the prosthesis, but it really won't look very good unless you have the actual same depth here as you have here. And then the other problem with this is that you don't see a lot of the white of the eye laterally. And the reason for that is the sphere of the globe is too small. We didn't have a globe that was quite big enough for her. And so all these little things make a difference. You know, this is a reasonable sculpting, but the eye opening looks too small. And the reason it looks too small is because the globe is too small. So the size of the sphere has to be a little bigger, actually, than the actual eye. That's why a lot of these stock eyes don't work very well, because they're too small. So you have to alter them. You can alter them. You can alter them, or you can make a new one. It's easier, actually, to alter them, because then you don't have to paint the iris or anything like that. But that's a significant problem with this particular one, because the globe's too small. So you have to cut back the clear resin, and then just add wax, let's go back here. We go back to the slides. You go back to the investment stage, to this stage. So you cut off all of the clear resin that's over the top here, this part. And then you would add wax laterally or on top. Add some of your fibers to mimic the vasculature and the sclera. And then process the white resin to it. You have a special ocular resin that you can use.
So you can put flocking into it?
Oh yeah, you put flocking. See, that's what we're doing here. This is an ocular. This is a real ocular. So this is the red flocking from the yarn. And then you just, with a little monomer, you just apply that and cure it, and then pack it with the clear.
So you put monopoly or you put...
Yeah. So, okay. And you want to look at it from various perspectives. You have her looking straight ahead, and actually it looks pretty good from this perspective. If you come over here, it looks pretty good. The only problem with this appliance is the smallness of the eye, the globe.
Can you connect that with, if you change the power of the glasses or something, can you...
Not really. Let me see your phone again here. Give me your phone. I'm going to look. You can see the globe is looking a little lateral. So I would be able to gain a little sclera. Remember I was telling you about that? I would be able to gain a little bit of scleral show by rotating it a little bit. Shall we try it? I might mess everything up, but might as well try it. Okay? So the way you do that, well, often I run into this problem when I'm in the clinic. So I always have a water bath. So I stick the wax in the water bath and get it so it's